Hey everybody, and welcome to this recording of Prometheus. Decided to do a little Prometheus videos for those of you who are new to MUDs or maybe want to see what they're about. I'm still kind of new to this, so I may have some trouble, but I do have a couple friends with me joining me. So I have Terry, Jen, and Kev. So they're going to be joining me for this video in case I need a little bit of help. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to harvest, salvage, and toy deliveries. Now, you will have a different ship than what I'm using, only because I don't have that ship anymore. I sold it. So you will start out with the one pilot shuttle. That is the that is the newbie ship, if you will, that you'll start out with. So I've got my ship powered up. I am going to go out and find some debris clouds to salvage. So let's.
You could buy a shuttle. They're not too expensive.
I was going to, but I'm kind of low on cash, so I need the cash. So yeah, so for newbies, yeah, you will have a different ship than what I'm using. Yeah. So I'm going to type transport. So that I can go to the landing area.
Yeah, you're in Malaysia, probably.
No. You will be when you start out, depending on what you choose as your home place. So that will depend on where you start out. Okay. So I'm going to type LAU. And I'm sorry if my screen reader is really fast, but when you're playing MUDs, you kind of want to have it a little bit fast. Because it can get pretty spammy and long-winded. Okay, so I'm going to type... Hey, that was Terry scanning my ship. So yes, you can do that once you have the occupancy scanner.
So just one thing. I noticed you didn't power up your ship.
I forgot to. It was powered up already. I forgot to.
So when you start your ship.
Yeah. So when you start out, you need to power up your ship.
Yeah, you need to go to a ship store first. You'll have plenty of money starting out.
Yes. You have to buy.
When you're in your ship.
Yep. You do have to buy things, of course. You have to buy the ship. You have to buy your spacesuit if you want, because the standard one you start out with is.
But you probably should go into how to get around at some point.
Yeah, I probably should actually do that first, just to kind of show them.
Why don't you show them first?
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to show you guys how to get around, and I will use Malaysia.
The time is now 1 p.m.
Oops. I'm going to use Malaysia as the starting point because that's where I started out.
The room temperature is 53 degrees Fahrenheit, and the outside temperature 52 degrees.
So I had to type hype home, and it's telling you how long it's going to take to get there. Because I started out somewhere else. My mistake. I should have prepared a little better. So now I'm typing sub, and I'm going to press enter. And I'm going to pick 3. So I'm already in Malaysia now. And I'm going to press 1.
Chosen for landing. Docking platform. The entire eliminator of the access to gun landing procedures with Malaysia. We say no nonsense requesting landing clearance with Malaysia into a small microphone mounted on the console. No nonsense. You are clear to land. We say then you are clear to land. Depressurizing. The entire eliminator of the has landed on Malaysia.
HYP or hyper jump, you can shorten some of these commands.
Yeah.
And then when she was saying sub, she
The
basically
starship's accelerator default advanced gravity takes hold of the starship.
which
Vessel
moves
depressurized.
her ship faster to a set of coordinates. So she sublighted, that's the term that you use, sublight, to the station or planet wherever she's landing at.
Yep.
Now you have to orbit it to
You
land.
release the vessel on your seatbelt, causing it to retract back into the seat. You stand up.
And then she can do what she wants to.
And you guys also won't have, so you probably noticed when I walked into this ship, well, I didn't, you'll see it when I come back. You won't have a chair. You can buy ship chairs for your ship, otherwise you're standing. So what I just did is I typed stand and I stood up. I can type sit, space, CHAIR, enter. Now I just sat back down in the chair and buckled up. You have to set that up though if you want it to automatically buckle you in. I did, just because.
Or you could just type
I haven't set that.
Or you could just type buckle, B-U-C-K-L-E.
I don't have it set to do that because I don't.
Yeah. I did because it's habit when I'm traveling anyway, so
Right. Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, there it is.
so I'm gonna stand back up
You stand up.
and I'm gonna press O.
Yellow focus is now AFK. Star idle star.
Sorry about those AFK messages too. I didn't shut those off. So I'm gonna type O and then enter.
You enter the airlock. Airlock. No nonsense. The overhead lights glow brightly.
I am in the airlock of my ship. I'm gonna press O again.
You walk out of the ship's hatch. Dock in platform. Malaysia. You see a
There
large light
she
section
is.
softly padded black leather cushions here. You see a giant teddy bear holding a giant heart-shaped chocolate box here. You see a group of unpowered starships here. You see a group of landed starships here. You see a group of vehicles here. You can go north. A pair of automatic doors guarded by statues of UTF officers. Closed. Northeast. East. Closed. Southeast. South. Closed. Southwest. West. Closed. West. Across the west north. Closed. Northwest. Closed. Up. Closed. Down. Closed. In and out. From a large speaker on the 8-file eliminator, the King of Kings. Use your Zorax black designation. Say hi.
And that is Terry saying hi to me from his ship, which is cool. So
Yeah, so you type EXT, so that's the external transfer.
yeah.
That's if you
Oops.
have,
Shit.
yeah.
I'm not in my ship, so I'm just going to.
I could see you if I have a
Yeah.
ship.
So yeah, we have cameras on our ships, so we can see what's going around our ships. You guys won't have that when you first start out. You actually have to buy that.
No.
But I could type.
You just type apostrophe space hi, and I'll see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna type apostrophe space HI enter.
Or you
Say
can
hi.
use say.
I already did that. So I just said hi to him.
Yeah.
What I was going to do is type wave or something to wave, but I may have stuff in my hands. I don't want to do that. So, first things first, I'm going to show you guys how to walk to. I think I'll do toy delivery since that's pretty easy. So, I'm gonna type walk space remote.
Is that a level 1 activity though?
Is it? I don't know. I thought it was because I started doing it really early.
Yeah, you could, if you start out, you can start doing this,
Yeah.
and you'll rank really quick. So
Yeah.
there's two ways you can get somewhere. There's a map, which
No, I
will
might
give
try
you
it too.
directions to a place, and when you notice that she was
Zorax black designation is stored on top of the 8-file eliminator, the King of Kings is
O, and O stands for out. So
Yes.
you have northeast, your cardinal directions. You also have up, down.
Zorax black designation begins its journey towards a new destination.
I think
Zorax black
go
designation.
sometimes works, but I've never seen any.
I see open, closed, whatever, different things like that. So I typed walk remote. I'm going to press enter. I'm going to automatically walk there because it's easier for me. I have a hard time kind of navigating, so it's just easier just to type where I want to go.
You
Yeah.
begin your journey towards remote delivery center. You walk southwest. You arrive at the remote delivery center. The remote delivery center, Malaysia. Zorax black designation is here. You can go northeast.
Give you directions and you can go out. But she's doing it automatically.
Zorax black designation begins its journey towards a new destination.
Yeah, I'm doing automatic. Okay, so now here I'm going to type request, REQUEST, and then enter.
Welcome to remote delivery center. Do you wish to request a package from us today? Answer yes or no.
And now I'm going to type Y for yes.
A little drone rushes out of the room to get your package. 8 seconds round time.
So now there's a drone getting my package for me that I have to deliver to Rockford,
The drone
which
rushes back into the room and hands you the package.
is another.
The package's destination is toy delivery section and can be found on Rockford. You are now holding it in your left hand.
Wait. So like wait. 2 seconds while you're doing your task or whatever. You get round time a lot in this game when you're busy doing
Yeah, you do get round time in this, so you kind of.
You're basically distracted doing that thing and you can't do anything else.
Yep.
Maybe you can talk and whatever, but you can't move.
Yeah.
When you're in round time.
So now I'm going to walk.
Slowly with infernal pilot walks in and approaches the counter to request a package. The dispatcher selects one from the shelves and notes down its serial number. She makes her pilot scan his license for the record before handing it over.
Okay, so it's actually telling you somebody else came in to get a
Designation is now AFK.
package,
John Smith is now AFK.
and it described what the person looks like. Because, yes, in this game, when you are creating your character, you do have to kind of choose what you want your character to look like, your name, and you cannot use your actual last name. You can, because you do use first and last name in here, but you don't want to use your actual last name. And you also do name your ships. You have to be careful with naming your ships because some people will report you if they don't like the name of it, or
Yeah, you don't want to name it anything.
you don't want to name it anything vulgar, or you know, or even you don't want to name it with something that resembles the name of a song or a line in a song, anything like that. You could get reported for that. So do be careful with that. So anyway, I'm going to walk, dock, and then enter. Since I have the package, I need to deliver.
You see a giant teddy bear holding a giant heart-shaped chocolate box here. You see a group of empowered starships here. You see a group of mantic starships here. You see a group of vehicles here. A pair of automatic doors guarded by statues of UTF officers. Closed. Northeast. East. Closed. Southeast. South. Closed. Southwest. West. Closed. West of. Opposite. West. North. Closed. Northwest. Closed. Up. Closed. Down. Closed. In and out.
So it's actually telling you every direction you can go, and then that there are doors and what have you. I'm going to type board, B-O-A-R, excuse me, B-O-A-R-D.
Exits. If you don't want it to, if you don't want to sit you about that, you can type exits, and it'll tell you.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Thanks. So I typed board, B-O-A-R-D. I'm going to press enter.
You place your hand against the center on the one side and explore no nonsense and enter the vessel. Airlock. No nonsense.
And I've entered my ship.
The ship is powered up. Through the windows, you see that the ship is a docking platform. Malaysia. The panel lanterns glow green, indicating that the starship's crew should stand at ease. You can go out and in.
I do apologize though that my screen reader may be a bit fast for those of you who are listening, but with MUDs you want it to be faster because there's a lot you have to listen through. I'm going to type enter. So E-N-T-E-R, and then enter.
You exit the airlock and enter the main area of the ship. Control room, no nonsense. You see an extremely comfortable handcrafted Arctic Blue leather captain's chair with built-in cup holders on the armrest and an extremely comfortable.
Okay, so that is my chair. I'm going to sit in the captain's chair.
Indicating that the ship is powered up. Through the windows, you see that the ship is a docking platform.
And it's giving you a description of everything around
You see
me.
a ship recharging station and the material gold wormhole transport console here. You can go northeast, southeast, south, southwest, northwest, down, and out.
But like I said, with your first ship, you're not going to have all of this. It's just a simple newbie ship.
You can decorate it.
You can decorate it if you want, you know, once you get the money. I will say it is kind of a little bit of expensive. You use credits. To find out how many credits you have, you type CASH and then enter. I'm not going to do that because I don't
that ain't
like...
bad though for a toy delivery.
Yeah. So now, I'm going to sit, S-I-T space C-H-I.
You sit down on an extremely comfortable handcrafted Arctic Blue leather captain's chair with built-in cup holders on the armrest. You pull a series of straps around
And
the
it buckled me in. And then I'm going to type LAU for launch. And then enter. It's calculating.
Into a small microphone mounted on the console.
You could, yeah, you could if you,
Yeah, I didn't know about LED.
yeah, if you would rather type the whole word out. I don't like to because, I'm not that good at spelling.
Some commands you have to do.
Yeah. Okay, so here I'm going to type hype, H-Y-P, and then space, and then R-O-C-K for Rockford. So H, and then enter. Because you have to take these toys to Rockford. It will say that it's warning this ship has lost connection. That's okay, don't worry about it. Because you're in hyperspace now. You can't communicate.
Or in the room you can, but if you
Yeah.
can't use your communicator.
Okay, so now I'm going to type sub, S-U-B, and then enter.
Choose a logical destination. One Rockford.
And one is Rockford. I hit enter.
Entering the order of Rockford.
I'm orbiting Rockford now.
The starship is now orbiting Rockford. Calculating the protractor. You say, no nonsense requesting landing gears with Rockford. Into a small microphone mounted on the console.
Excuse me.
No nonsense. You are clear command. We say then, you are clear
So I'm landing at Rockford, and I have to go out of my ship.
Imagine a new character doing an ace.
I think.
Points.
The starship's accelerator lead operating command strategy takes hold of the starship. Vessel depressurized.
I'm sure they have, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna stand.
Doing
You
one
release the
of
buckle of your seatbelt, causing you to retract back into your seat. You stand up.
Imagine a newbie doing that mission.
Oh God. Okay, so I'm gonna type O for out,
Oh my
You enter the airlock. Airlock. No nonsense.
and then
No offense.
out again.
You walk out of the ship's hatch. Delivery entrance. Rockford.
Now here I'm going to type walk toy, so WALK space TOY.
You begin your journey towards toy delivery section. You walk east of.
Going
you
to
walk
the
east.
toy
You
delivery
walk up. You
section.
arrive at toy delivery section. Toy delivery section. Rockford.
There's
You see a
also
fist-sized
other
bucket of controlled arrow shaped chocolate box here.
websites
You can go east.
that
David Williams has returned.
Author like there's games
Okay.
and books and stuff and
And then here I'm going to type place space box. And then enter.
I don't understand that.
Oh, it didn't understand that because it's... Why?
You place toy. Yeah, you might have thought.
yeah, it's probably because
Yeah, PLACE. So you do get mismatch issues, unfortunately, if you have multiple items.
Yeah.
You place box of toys into a box of
There we go, that worked. I typed place box of toys.
Keep up the good work.
So I got some credits and some points to find out how many points you have and when you can level up. There's a couple different ways of going about it.
Yeah. Type goal.
You could type goal, GOAL,
Yep.
and then enter.
You are currently status 260. You have 35,251.47 points. You need 505.53 more points before you can raise your status.
So yeah, I told you how much I need to level up, which not very much. Or you can do a shortcut. I don't know if I could show that too, I guess. You can also type Alt X, excuse me, and then it'll give you the same thing.
What? Really? Alt X will give you the.
Alt X.
Alt X, yes. I forget who told me to do that, and I was like, what?
Must be a
Oh, it
soundtrack
doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do it for me.
Yeah. So,
It's a sound pack thing.
Okay.
So, were you
yeah. Oh, and that's what I forgot to tell you guys. I am using Mush Client because it's a lot easier on resources.
Yeah,
It's
so
lighter.
Some of the stuff is going to be different.
Yes.
If you're using Bitmud, so
Yeah. You can use VipMud for this game, but I chose to use Mush because it's a lot lighter on resources and
easier thing to use.
yeah.
It's very light. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very light.
Very light, but I use Vip because it's just that big use my brother.
Yeah. So now
A pilot arrives with a package to deliver and places it in the chest. He waves at the guy behind the counter, greeting him warmly before heading back out to look for more work.
to get back to my ship, I'm just going to type walk ENT because you walk to the entrance.
You begin your journey towards delivery entrance.
An
You walk
entrance?
east. You walk down. You walk northwestbound. You arrive at delivery entrance. Delivery entrance. Rockford. You see a large
Okay.
shaped chocolate box here. The one pilot shuttle delivery ship. The two
Oh,
going home.
so yeah, if you saw that, there is a Valentine's event going, so I could actually
If you're
technically
doing
pick up
missions, dude,
that
I'm
box.
going.
So,
You pick up a large orchid shaped chocolate box. You are now holding it in your right hand.
all right, so yeah, when you start buying things, because you're gonna have to buy, and I forgot to mention this before, but you're going to have to buy a few things to get started. Like you need to buy a communicator, you need to buy a spacesuit. Well, you don't necessarily need to. You start out with one, but it's just basic. And different things for different tasks. Since this is like the first starting video, I won't go into that. I mean, unless Carrie and Tev think I need, or Carrie, oh my goodness. Okay, I wish I could redo that. Terry and Kev think I need to, but when you start out, you're not going to have a lot of this that I have, so, because I have been playing for about a week. So I'm gonna board my ship.
You place your hand against the sensor on the one side and explore no
Good
mountains.
grief, can't even
No
talk
mountains.
right.
Overhead lights glow brightly, indicating that the ship is powered up. Through the windows, you see
Sorry,
a
guys.
the entrance. Rockford. The battle entrance glow green,
Okay.
indicating that the starship's... You exit the airlock and enter the main area of the ship.
I'm entering my ship.
No nonsense. You see an extremely comfortable handcrafted Arctic blue leather captain.
And since I did the toy delivery, that's kind of what you can do as a starting thing to get credits and points. I am going to show you. I think I could do salvaging right now. I could actually go back to Malaysia and show them around those different places that you have to go buy things for your ship. Or maybe I'll do that first.
Well, they could just.
You sit down on an extremely comfortable hand.
Unless you guys just want to explore yourselves. I mean, that's cool too.
That would be probably the best.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna launch.
So,
Calculating launch trajectory.
salvaging.
You say, no nonsense, requesting launch clearance. Into a small microphone mounted on the console. No nonsense, you are clear to launch. You wish you a safe journey. Platforms detected. Pressurizing. The unsettled doesn't stop from heating. Vessel pressurized.
Yeah, I will show the transferring to
Leaving the orbit of Rockford.
and all that. So first of all, I'm gonna go back to Malaysia because I do want to show you guys because you do have to buy your ship, and I don't want you guys to be like, where do I go if you haven't played? Where do I go to? Because yeah, when you start out, you don't have a ship.
You get a lot of money when you first start out.
Calculating hyperspace route to sector 1. Zeratin. Route calculations complete. Your journey time is 9 seconds. Entering hyperspace route to Zeratin. Lunar star system.
And to make it easier for me, I just typed hype home because Malaysia is my home. What do you call that? Home port, I guess.
5 degrees clouds, 2 planets, and 3 space stations have been detected in the sector. Starship has regained connection to the communications network.
Now,
Space-
oops.
Space. Choose a lockable destination. 1 depart. Sublight drive locking on Malaysia.
So my sublight drive, you're not gonna have this when you first start out, I don't think. So I just
26.
locked on to Malaysia. Now I'm gonna land.
Starship is now orbiting Malaysia. Calculating approach vector. Multiple landable areas detected. On which of those would you like to land? 1 dot.
One.
Turn for landing. Docking platform. You say, no nonsense, requesting landing clearance with Malaysia. Into a small microphone mounted on the console. No nonsense, you are clear to land. We say then, you are clear to
I'm going
land.
into
Depressurizing.
BTF, the ship.
Yeah. You can. It's optional. You can donate in this game if you want, or if you're able to, but you don't have to. But you do get, special things for
I
donating.
didn't even do it. I didn't even do it.
You release the buckle of your seatbelt, causing it to retract back into the seat.
It
You
helps
stand up.
them.
Yes.
It gives them. Basically, what it does
You
is
enter the
it
airlock.
gives
Airlock.
them,
No nonsense. You walk out of the ship's hatch. Docking platform. Malaysia. You see a long white bench with softly padded. You see a giant teddy bear holding a giant heart-shaped chocolate cup.
Donate. Donate.
Mhm.
It gives.
So we want to go to. I'm gonna type map.
Do you wish to see all rooms for this area? Enter yes or no.
Yes.
Listing all mappable rooms of Malaysia. Repair center. Malaysia. Deliveries. Malaysia. Observation area. Malaysia. Starship garage. Malaysia. Medical care. Malaysia. West Wind quarter. Malaysia. North Wind quarter. Malaysia. North Wind quarter. Malaysia. West Wind quarter. Malaysia. West Wind quarter. Malaysia. Western shopping center entrance. Malaysia. Western shopping center quarter. Malaysia. Western shopping center quarter. Malaysia. Jewelry paradise. Malaysia. Supplies for your little ones. Malaysia. East Wind quarter. Malaysia. East Wind quarter. Malaysia. East Wind quarter. Malaysia. Eastern shopping center entrance. Malaysia. Eastern shopping center quarter. 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 Malaysia. Spacesuit store. Malaysia. Renaming center. Malaysia. Western shopping center quarter. Malaysia. Weapon emporium. Malaysia. Salon's fabulous furniture. Malaysia. Check your time. Malaysia. South Wind quarter. Malaysia. South Wind quarter. Malaysia. South Wind quarter. Malaysia. Light in your lives. Malaysia. Southern shopping center entrance. Malaysia. Southern shopping center quarter. Malaysia. Southern shopping center quarter. Malaysia. Communication store. Malaysia. Malaysia clothing store. Malaysia. Western shopping center quarter. Malaysia. Lounge and bar. Malaysia. Malaysia clothing store. Ladies wear. Malaysia. Malaysia clothing store.
Yeah, it can. So it's giving you a list of everything that you can go to.
Starship supplies. Malaysia. North Wind quarter. Malaysia. Modern shopping center entrance. Malaysia. Modern shopping center quarter. Malaysia. Modern shopping center quarter. Malaysia. Data ship center. Malaysia. Modern shopping center quarter. Malaysia. Human starship store. Malaysia. Modern shopping center quarter. Malaysia. Malaysia spaceport entrance. Malaysia. Outside Malaysia spaceport. Malaysia. Spaceport way. Malaysia. Spaceport way. Malaysia. Crossroads. Malaysia. Spaceport way. Malaysia. Stargate road. Malaysia. Stargate road. Malaysia. Stargate road. Malaysia.
Okay, I
Rarefied
wonder
research center.
if
Malaysia.
those
Rarefied research
letters
containers.
are
Malaysia.
or-
Intersection of Stargate road. Hyperspace way. Malaysia. Hyperspace way. Malaysia. Domain road. Malaysia. North Avenue. Malaysia. North
Yeah,
Avenue.
there's a lot here. So
Malaysia. Upgrade Boulevard connects to North Avenue. Malaysia. Upgrade Boulevard. Malaysia. Starship standard upgrades. Malaysia. Teleportation upgrades. Malaysia. Starship surveillance upgrades. Malaysia. Missile reloading. Malaysia. Torpedo reloading. Malaysia. Repair upgrades. Malaysia. Upgrade Boulevard. Malaysia. Component reinforcing. Malaysia. Intersection of Western Avenue with Upgrade Boulevard. Malaysia. Western Avenue. Malaysia. Western Avenue. Malaysia. Western Avenue. Malaysia. Intersection of Western Avenue with the main road. Malaysia. South Avenue, Malaysia. South Avenue, Malaysia. South Avenue, Malaysia. End of South Avenue, Malaysia. The main road, Malaysia. The main road, Malaysia. Organization Coordination Center, Malaysia. Frontline Special Defense Ships, Malaysia. The main road, Malaysia. Passenger transports, Malaysia.
Yeah, I
the main
do
road,
have a house.
Malaysia. The main road, Malaysia. Malaysia apartments, lobby, Malaysia. Malaysia apartments, floor 1, Malaysia. Malaysia apartments.
Okay, I'm gonna stop that because it's long-winded, but yeah.
The main road,
If you guys want to explore that for yourselves, you can. So first of all, I'm gonna type walk COMM, because you do need a communicator. I'll show you where that is.
Within the journey towards communication store. The door leading southward valves open. He walks out. 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 You arrive at communication store. Communication store. Malaysia. You can go west.
Okay, so I'm and I stopped my speech because otherwise it's just talking. I think here you type menu to see what is available, I believe.
Yeah.
And then so menu and then enter.
You examine the menu of available items. 1. Communicator. Price. 1 million point credits. Minimum status. 1. 2. iPhone net browser. Price. 500,000 credits. Minimum status. 1. 3. Pack of data chips. Price. 2,900,000 credits. Minimum status. 1. 4. Sheet of paper. Price. 50,000 credits. Minimum status. 1. 5. Print case. Price. 2 million credits.
man,
Minimum
let's
status.
use
1.
cases.
6. Filing cabinet. Price. 5 million credits. Minimum status. 1. 7. Data pad. Price. 1 million credits. Minimum status. 1. 8. Chronometer. Price. 1 million credits. Minimum status. 1. 9. Paper dispenser. Price. 15 million credits. Minimum status. 1.
So I think you just need the first two items that it listed. I don't know if you actually need to get the other items. I didn't. So yeah, Terry and Kev could correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I just got the.
If you're a Purian, you'll need the translator.
Yes, that's right. If you're a Purian, you need the translator. If you're human, you don't. Because you can be Purian or human.
And there are advantages to being Purian. You can teleport anywhere and not use go ship to ship or whatever. You can just put a beacon, as it's called, in your ship or wherever. Just teleport
Yeah. So that is what you would get here. I'm not going to buy anything because I don't need anything. So, whoops, I hit the wrong keys always. You can emote in this game. I'm not really good at it, so yeah, you'll just have to kind of learn that. Yeah, well, I'm going to work on that, and then I'll be able to show you in another video. So now, I think the Starship store, I think, is the next really important thing. And I just typed walk star.
You gotta remember to tell them, the starships, once you get there, it goes by level.
Yes.
So level 1 is
Level 1 is going to be the shuttle. That's what you will get when you first start out.
Those arguments match the more than one room here. Please choose one. 1 Starship Garage, Malaysia. 2 Shale Starship Supplies, Malaysia. 3 Human Starship Store, Malaysia. 4 Stargate Road, Malaysia. You begin your journey towards Human Starship Store. You walk west. You walk north. You walk north. You walk north.
So,
you walk north. You walk north. The door leading north valves open. You walk north.
if you're a human, you would go to the Human Starship Store. If you're Purian, you would go to the Purian Starship Store.
You arrive at Human Starship Store. Human Starship Store, Malaysia. You can go east. Open.
No?
Purians can have human or...
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Purians can have both. So here, you would also type menu to see what is available. I think it tells you what status you have to be to get them, I think.
Tells you how much it is.
Tells you how much it is and what status you have to be.
Now, if
you want to know what the ship has, you type details.
Yes, you type details if you want to see what the ship has. It's a good idea to do that. I didn't do that, so...
Or you just type details and you can look at every ship. It'll just...
Yeah. So, as I said, if you're just starting out, you will need the shuttle. And you do need to upgrade. Once you get the ships, you do want to buy the upgrades for it. It's a bit much to think about, but if you want to be able to do things and better your ship, better your storage, what have you, you're going to have to buy those. So I probably won't show a lot of that kind of thing, but I will show you the menu just so that you get an idea of what's here.
I don't understand that.
Whoops. I didn't understand that because I think I spelled it wrong.
You examine the menu of available
There.
items. 1. The one pilot shuttle. Price 1,500,000.
So that's the one you would need, the one pilot shuttle.
The one pilot debris collector. Price 3 million credits. Minimum status 2. 3. The one pilot conveyor. Price 15 million credits. Minimum status 2. 4. The two pilot droid hauler. Price 25 million credits. Minimum status 3. 5. The one pilot light combat striker. Price 25 million credits. Minimum status 3. 6. The one pilot vehicle transporter. Price 50
So it's going through the list of the ships and what status you have to be to get it.
Minimum status 8. 8. The one pilot asteroid harvester. Price 140 million credits. Minimum status 15. 9. The one pilot comet harvester. Price 170 million credits. Minimum status 30. 10. The three pilot long range rescue carrier. Price 250 million credits. Minimum status 80. 11. The seven pilot shadow force. Price 1,250 million credits. Minimum status 200. 12. The galactic spinner. Price 100.
So yeah, there's a lot, and they are kind of expensive. So you do want to, try to do things, activities to make money so that you can buy your ships and your upgrades and what have you. So yeah, I recommend, like, when you first start out doing the toy delivery, that gives you some. You can do salvaging, which I will show next. And I can't remember what other activities. There's a lot of activities you can do, and they also do have, like, the Valentine's event that's going on right now. You saw me pick up the box. I didn't actually open it yet because I just don't feel like it. So I think right now I will go ahead and show salvaging, because that is an easy activity to do to make money, and then I'll show you how to transfer that and get money. So I'm going to walk.
You begin your journey towards docking platform.
Going back to the docking platform.
He walks out. He walks out. He walks out. A pair of automatic doors guarded by staff.
One thing you do need to be careful
Docking platform, Malaysia. You see a long white bench with
on this game is do not go offline in, like, public areas, like on the landing platform. You can sleep on your ship if you have one, because basically when you go offline, it shows you're still there and you're sleeping. I saw this happen to somebody on a video, and I feel really bad that I wasn't able to help. But I was still kind of new to the game too. So what you want to do, if you have to go offline for anything, make sure you're in your ship, or if you have an apartment or house, to be there, because as I said, it will show that you're sleeping, and if you're caught sleeping on a landing platform or in a public place, you will get relocated.
Chris Thompson waves at the 9 pilot roll of Thunder Angels Embrace.
The first time.
The first time.
Chris Thompson waves at you.
And then you get fined after that by
You wave.
Somebody just waved at me, so I waved.
Which is basically the army and police of
Yeah.
You place your hands against the sensor on the one pilot explorer.
So I'm boarding my ship now.
I'm
gonna go find a spot to salvage debris.
You can go out and in.
What's the deal here? We go to the restaurant?
You exit the airlock and enter the main area of the ship. Control room. No nonsense. You see an extremely comfortable handcrafted Arctic blue leather captain's chair with built-in cup. You sit down on an extremely comfortable handcrafted Arctic blue leather captain's chair with built-in cup holders on the armrest. You pull a series of straps around yourself and securely buckle yourself into your seat.
So I'm going to launch.
Calculating launch trajectory.
Where is she at?
You say, no nonsense, requesting launch clearance. Into a small microphone mounted on the console.
Huh.
No nonsense, you are clear to launch.
Excuse me.
Wish you a safe journey.
And I have the hiccups.
Pressurizing. The unsettled doesn't stop completely. Vessel pressurized.
Okay, so we're gonna.
Clouds, a friendly starship, 2 planets, and 3 space stations have been detected.
Oh, there's a friendly starship floating around here.
The one pilot conveyor analysis deliverer is docked with Sector 1 asteroid station. 8.
So I'm just going to type Navi, N-A-V-I. I believe you have to buy that upgrade, because I didn't have it.
Yep.
So I'm going to type Navi space N. I'm just going to go out a ways. I'm not going to go too far out, because you won't be able to in the first ship.
Navi drive activated. Now moving north. The one pilot conveyor analysis deliverer is launched from Sector 1 asteroid station. Navi clouds have been detected in the sector.
Okay, so it's telling me, because I have it set up in alerts, that there are some debris clouds. That is where you would go to salvage. I'm going to go a ways out, though, because there is a friendly starship floating around out here. I don't want to lock onto them. So, because it will happen. One thing also, and I'm going to actually show that, you do want to type IV, because that shows invasions. There are invasions on this game,
The level 3 clouds have been detected in the sector.
and you don't want to be floating around, in sectors when that happens, because you could possibly get blown up.
Whoa.
So I'll show you guys that.
Invaded report. No sectors are currently invaded.
So far no sectors are invaded, so I'm okay.
I don't either. It's broke.
Uh-oh.
32 debris clouds have been detected in this. You press a button labeled.
Okay, I'm stopping. There's some debris clouds here, and I'm going to type sub space D.
Sublight line walking on a large debris cloud.
So here's a debris cloud. And as I said, you have to buy the upgrades to be able to salvage.
No.
Oh no, actually you don't. I'm sorry, you don't. Depending on the ship.
I mean, they're nice to have.
They are nice to have. So I do have the upgrades on this one.
When you're a newbie, you're not going to be able to buy it.
When you're a newbie, you're not going to be able to. Yeah, you're not going to be able to buy them. So when you get to the debris cloud, you by locking onto it like I just demonstrated, I could type SAL and then enter. Whoa.
Yep.
And you will hear some noise. It does get kind of noisy, and it's going to tell me what is being salvaged at some point if there's something. And you won't have this right away, but it's going to say something like an intact starship probe was salvaged and being prepped for later use. That's important when you're able to do that, because you will have to replace them. So I'm salvaging now.
The salvage lines have become tangled and are being retracted. You hear the sound of complex mechanics and motors engaging as the salvage lines are disentangled and retracted.
Okay, so this will happen too. Your salvage lines will get tangled.
The salvage lines are retracted successfully.
Now they're fixed, so I can type sal, enter.
Salvaging from a large debris cloud.
And that's kind of a bit loud. I'm sorry, my sounds are kind of loud because I have them up so I can hear what's going on. But so I'm salvaging from this large debris cloud, and you want to well, when you first start out, you're only going to have like 20, you'll be able to only hold 20 units on your shuttle. You can buy an upgrade to bump that up a little bit, but it's still not going to be a lot.
The large debris cloud has been completely salvaged.
Okay, so that one has been completely salvaged. It didn't say what I salvaged, but that's okay. Let's see, if I type sal again, if I can salvage here, or maybe I need to move on. Let's see. Sometimes...
Salvaging from a small debris cloud.
Oh, yep.
And prepare for future use.
Okay, there you go. So I just did get a starship probe. I can type probe and it'll tell me how many I have. You won't be able to do that at first, so you actually have to turn...
No, it's not probe, it's a probe.
I mean probes. I'm sorry, PROBES.
Yeah, you gotta make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I do that, you're not going to have this many. You're not going to have any, actually.
Available starship probes, 280.
I have 280 on this ship.
So,
If you type cargo, it tells you how much you have in your storage. Mine will be different, of course, because this ship has been upgraded.
Salvaging from an enormous debris cloud.
So I'm salvaging again. Some of them you do have to move to another cloud because you won't be able to salvage if it's completed sometimes. It's random, I guess. And I'm not going to sit here for a long time salvaging. I just wanted to show you guys. Because when you first start, yeah, you're not going to be out very far. I did go out a little further because there was a starship floating in the sector. And also that is a warning too. Don't float in sectors and leave your ship unattended, because you'll get a warning and you'll get relocated as well. and it's just not safe. So
Yeah, there's invasions that happen and you get blown
Yeah.
up and
There are no debris clouds nearby.
okay, so there are no more debris clouds, so I'm going to type sub D
Sublight line walking on a large debris cloud.
to go to the next one. Yeah, you kind of want to be careful because your ship can get damaged with certain activities. So to find out how much damage your ship has, you can type DAM.
No components are damaged. No weapons are damaged.
Nothing is damaged. You do want to buy there are upgrades for repair. If something is damaged, you have to look at that list, and then if you buy repair drones that will repair them. So you would just type rep space and then the item
Now AFK. Star Idols.
and how many drones you want to use to repair that. That's kind of might be a little advanced, but I figured I would just say that now because you will get damage sometimes. You can collide with other spaceships when you're in hyperspace, so you kind of want to be careful of that. I mean, you can't help it. It happens. I've done it. So, let me think. Is there anything else?
Salvaging from a large debris cloud.
Okay, we're salvaging again. As I said, I'm not going to spend too much time on
Designation has returned.
salvaging because, yeah. I don't want this video to be way too long, but I want to be as informative as I can if you're new and haven't played a MUD and you want to try it. So, and Terry and Kev, you can put in your input at any time. You know, don't worry about it.
David Williams has returned.
So, like, if you want to add something, that's cool.
Salvaging
The large debris cloud has been completely salvaged.
It's not. It's the basic, right? So,
Yeah. So,
you can move on to some of the other activities. Like,
yeah, you don't have to sit here and salvage for hours at a time. You don't have to do that. Or if you want to, yeah. Just keep an eye on the invasion list. Like I said, type IV and then
Yeah.
enter.
yeah.
Because you don't want to be out here when there's an invasion. You want to be in a safe place unless
Levels. Howard Phantom was raised as
unless you are high enough level where you could actually help.
Or be in a crew and
Or be in a crew.
shoot guns.
Yeah.
Where I do usually, and I'm at level 1600.
Yeah.
I still go on a crew.
I'm at level 260, I think, and I haven't really done it because I wasn't really sure. I did do one mission, and the missions can get a little chaotic if you're not used to mudding, because you do have to type your commands.
She did it with me.
But I did do it, and it was fun. I will eventually show you guys a mission, possibly in another video. That would actually be kind of fun.
That would be another video.
Yeah, that'll be a different video. I'm not going to make these videos too long.
I'm sure I can get us into an easy.
Oh yeah,
Do it,
yeah,
but, or moderate, so that way it's a little bit challenging.
yeah. The really cool thing too is in this game you can actually buy a simulator, and you can pick whatever ship and go in and do a simulation. That's how I kind of learned to be able to lock on to the enemy.
That's how you practice.
That's how you practice. It's a really good way of practicing.
That's
You're
how
not
you
going to
look at
blow
new
up your
ships, too.
ship.
I figured that out too. That's how you look at new ships.
Yes, that's another way to look at new ships. And the nice thing about doing that, the simulation, is you're not in your own ship, so you're not going to blow it up. It's not going to get blown up, because if your ship blows up, you have to buy a new one.
And what we need by new ships, like new ships for a newbie, like, oh, what does the asteroid hauler look like? Or
Yeah.
what does the eliminator look like? Or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
you can look at-
So, also each different ship also will like the one I'm in right now. This is the Explorer. It's a good ship. And they also have different like amounts of pilots or whatever for the ship. The shuttle, of course, only is one. The Explorer is one. But some of the others you can have 5
Eight
to
numbers has
10 to
Eight,
8,
shit.
7. It just depends. those ships are bigger and a little bit harder for me to navigate. There's a 16.
30
I saw a 33, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, a 33. Yeah.
But as I said, each of those are different status. You have to be different status level to
Yep.
get that ship.
Yep.
And then you're going to have more that you have to navigate around. Like if you'll have different weapon rooms. You have to go repair weapons if you take damage.
So you won't ever have to worry about the 33 or the 20 16. Because
Yeah.
those are all specialty ships.
Yes, they are.
Unless you want to become a specialty, like you want to do it, but those are all specialty. I think
Yeah.
the highest you're going to see is a 9. which is
You
like
can
23.
also later on, I think it's more advanced, Terry, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can also build your own ship at some point.
Yes, you can. You can build it at level 1. And,
Oh God, I didn't think about that, but
it won't be a great ship.
yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, probably
Like,
not. You don't have to though. You can just buy the ship if you want it, but if you want to build it, you could.
Before you build the ship.
Yeah.
I would wait at least to level 100, to be honest.
Yeah.
And at least you can get most of the stuff.
Mhm. Okay.
I mean, you could build one at level 1, and then like leave it in the yard until you get to 100, and then put all the stuff on it. But
Yeah.
it's really up to you.
I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing, so I'm actually going to hype home. I'm going to show you guys now. I know there's not a lot in here, but I'm going to show you guys how to transfer the debris that you salvaged.
Yeah, that's,
So I will type, this gives you an idea. Of course, your newbie ship won't have this much storage, but I'm going to type cargo and then enter.
we're
This
gonna
is,
have like 20 units.
yeah, you'll only have 20 units in that shuttle.
The cargo hold contains 509 units of debris out of a maximum of 5,800. The cargo is worth 355,812,179.65 credits and 52,936.00 points. The following items are in the cargo hold: a broken starship component.
And I stopped the speech, but it also tells you what is in your cargo. So yeah, you definitely won't have this much in your shuttle, but yeah. So I'm going to, excuse me. Hype.
Calculating hyperspace route to sector 1. Zeratan. Route calculations complete. Your journey time is 0 seconds. Entering hyperspace route to Zeratan is a human star system. Warning. This starship has lost contact with the communications network. 5 debris clouds, 2 planets, and 3 space stations have been detected in the sector. The starship has regained connection to the communication.
SUV.
Choose a logical destination. 1 Guardian.
3.
Satellite drive locking on Malaysia. Entering the orbit of Malaysia. Cadence power is returned.
So I'm now
Calculating approach vector.
orbiting Malaysia,
Areas detected. On which of those would you like to land? One docking platform.
and I'm gonna land at the docking platform.
You say, no nonsense requesting landing clearance with Malaysia. Into a small microphone mounted on the console.
Yep, help.
No nonsense. You are clear to land. We say then, you are clear to land. Depressurizing.
Landing at Malaysia.
These offers the planet's gravity
I
takes
want to
hold
try
of the
that
starship.
deep
Vessel
sea
depressurized.
research, but somebody told me that was like, what, 10,000 out?
Whoa. Okay, so now that I'm at the platform, I'm going to type transfer. So TRANSFER and enter, and you're going to hear you. I don't know if the newbies will get this option where it asks if you want an express, or I started getting that at like I forget what level. You probably won't get that until you're higher level. I'm going to choose no because.
No. That depends on the amount of debris you have.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what it meant. So I'm gonna type no though because yeah.
You hear several outputs of automated
Oh no, okay, I
You
didn't.
should for this exercise.
I didn't because I only had 500.
Yes.
Okay, so that is the drones are unloading the cargo. I won't get much out of this, but I don't care. This is just for the video.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's right. I remember now because this ship holds so much more than
I believe it's over 1,000.
something like that. I think that's when I started getting that option. I mean, you could, but it takes 5% of your earnings.
Yeah, 5% for a newbie or something.
Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. So-
no, it does take longer,
Yep, it does.
but it's
The more storage you have, the more cargo you can hold, and the more I think money and points you'll get for that. Which is why it's good to. Okay, so I just got paid for that. Which is why it's good to upgrade your storage so that you can hold more. But I don't really think it's really worth it in the shuttle. I mean, that's completely up to you if you want to do that. But as you level up and you get the bigger ships, they will have more default storage, but you still buy the storage upgrades. There are several upgrades that you will want to get, especially if you want to go out doing missioning, stars, planets, that kind of thing. But that's going to be later. You won't be doing that as a newbie.
Yeah, stars you start at level 100.
Yeah, because even at my level, I'm still a little nervous about some of them. Because if you go into a dangerous or an active star, your ship is going to take some damage if you don't have the good defenses. That's why I go with Terry, yes. I mean, I've done it in my ship, but my ship does take a lot of damage. Even with shields up and everything like that.
You won't take that much damage.
No, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
But you can level super quick in this game. Too quick in my opinion for certain things. But like if you help out in invasions, imagine with a new pilot, oh my god, it could be 100 in like a day.
They start at like level 1 and it's like
Yeah. So I mean, when I do stars, and I will probably show you guys one, it'll be in a different ship. I only go in calm ones right now because I'm still not quite ready. I have gone with somebody in there. I've gone with Terry and done active ones, but I'm with somebody and on their ship, which is better than my ship.
You're a dangerous one with me too, so.
Yeah.
So she's seen both of them, what they're like.
Yeah, I have, and I'm like, oh gosh, I would not do that in my own ship by myself. I'll only do the calm ones.
Yep.
So.
I shoot for myself all the time.
Yeah. And there may be a point in these videos that I may do something solo just so you guys can see. But stars also do take kind of a while to get into the star and then out. So I mean that part, I admit I've kind of fallen asleep. Luckily not deep enough where I didn't hear that I said, oh, you've reached the destination. So, but yeah, I mean, because it can get a little boring because sometimes it takes almost 20 minutes to get in to the right position where you can because you basically use a laser type thing to, I guess, penetrate the star because you get a thing that you can research.
We could do a star. I want to show them.
I mean, I could, but I might wait, do it in a different video because I don't want this video to be way too long. I mean, this is a lot of information for a newbie to take in. So, anybody who will be watching, who is more advanced, yeah, you're probably thinking this is boring, but sorry, this is just how I'm.
Boring video. I don't want to listen to this.
Yeah.
You gotta start out somewhere.
You have to start out somewhere, so.
Yeah, you gotta start out. Yeah.
So I mean, I might even end it here because I don't want to overload, folks. I can do short videos, I can do long videos, whatever, but I don't want to overload. Yeah, longer videos are harder to find a spot, like if. Yeah.
For anyone that I don't think I do in my I'm sure that this want to get a link with my character. I like roleplay, I like doing stuff, so if you have questions about any of that, feel free to link my character. Now, you can talk out of character with people with private messaging if you want. This game is roleplay in courage, I think it's called. Not enforced. Yeah, roleplay in courage is not enforced. It's not like some of the other games that
certain games it is really, yeah.
Yeah, certain games it is enforced.
But yeah.
But yeah, I won't go through all of the chat commands because I'm still having a hard time keeping them all straight. You don't want to type in the wrong chat because you could get kind of a warning about it. So be careful what you type and what chat you type in, because people might not, like it. And
You always want to, if you're typing in public channels, you always want to remember that this is a role-playing game. As I said, it's encouraged. You don't have to role-play with people that don't want to. Like, so if you're in a room with a group of people that you're not
Excuse me.
Whatever, you can talk about whatever you want. If you're talking on public channels, you have to pretend like you're playing a different character. So you can't talk about doing your homework or getting on Skype or anything like that.
yeah,
But if the people around you don't mind it, you can use ROC, which is I won't get into the commands actually. You said you wouldn't, so I'm not going to focus
yeah,
on them. But I'm just saying that you do need to make sure that in this game you are, pretending that it's not about your character, it's you, but you're not, you're a person, just make sure that, you try to, you're not going to ban you if you forget, but
yeah,
it's just important that you try to do that because
yeah.
you
And kind of re-referencing what I said before about the whole logging off of the game, it still shows that you are there, but you're sleeping. They will relocate you to, I think they call it the sleeper ship, and you'll have a note in your hand, because they'll give you a note like, you were found sleeping on, landing platform, blah blah blah.
If you're gonna go to sleep, just go in your ship. Before
Yeah,
going
go in your ship if you have one,
somewhere else.
or if you have, because you can get apartments and houses in here. It is a bit expensive. Terry can tell you. He bought a house.
Apartments aren't cheap.
Houses are
But apartments are.
expensive.
Houses are like 50 billion credits.
50 bill, yeah.
Apartments are, I can't remember, I had an apartment but I vacated it because it's like, I really didn't think it was necessary.
Yeah, 50 bill for the house, and you gotta pay for upgrades for that.
I think it's like 300 mil or something for, but I can't remember for sure,
For the
something.
house, it's 2.5 bill per upgrade for land. So.
Yeah. But for the apartments it is a little cheaper, but it still can get expensive, Ships are pretty expensive too, as you saw when I showed the menu of the starship, so yeah.
Yeah, I think the most expensive one on that list is the 9-person ameliorator.
Yeah, that one is pretty expensive. When I looked at it, I was like, whoa.
There's gotta be a reason why that's so expensive.
Yeah.
Probably because it has, if not all the upgrades on it.
Mhm.
Maybe.
I really wonder if that's an actual landing pad.
Probably not.
You can also buy clothing. I didn't show you all of that. So you basically do need a spacesuit. You do want a spacesuit though if you want to go out and do planets and different things like that.
Yep.
Because you'll need it. Because if you go out without it, well, I don't even know if you can actually. Because they won't let you exit your
That's
ship.
another video for another time.
Yeah, that'll be in another video. I will show that because you can do things. As I said, there are a lot of activities you can do on this game. And I've actually done a couple of them now, and yeah, it's pretty fun. In the next video, I'll probably show you guys how to trade, because you can trade, and that gives you credits and points as well. You do need a different ship for that, I think. Which I do have one, so you can asteroid haul. That will be in a different, or harvest. Excuse me. That will be in a different video. There's just a lot, and I'm not even. I haven't even done a lot of them. You can do sifting, mining, but as I said, you do have to have different ships for that. And for mining, you have to have a mining vehicle. So once
Yeah,
I actually start doing that, I will probably do a video of that as well. I haven't started mining yet. So,
Good mining level.
10 stop is returned.
I think this video is, I think we've pretty much covered, kind of the basics, I guess, of when you first start out, things you can do. So I might just go ahead and end it here. And if I think of something else, I'll just have to mention it in the next video. So
Yeah.
I want to thank Terry and Kev for joining me for this video. Thanks for helping out. It was awesome, as usual. And I will catch you all in the next video. Thank you all for subscribing. And we'll catch you all again later. I will probably, before I end, I forgot, I will probably make a playlist so that you can find these videos better, easier. I keep saying I'm going to do that and I keep forgetting, so I'll do that, and it'll just be called like Prometheus or something like that, so you can find these videos easier. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will catch you all again soon, and until next time, peace out, everyone. See ya.
Ops 26 must client. Ops 31. Ops 31. Point of pause recording check. Ops not checked. Start virtual cameras. Configure virtual. Start pause. Stop recording check.